we're going to first have the lineup here for Tippecanoe, and it was fun having a talk to the coaches, and they go,
yes.
Now, I know three of them. I know three exactly. So coming out right now is number 13, Nolan Maynor. He's a 6'3" junior. Next one coming out here is going to be shooting across there is number 20, and that's Ben Nostman. And Ben Nostman, 6'3" as well. Next one out there is number 24, Zach Frederick. And then rounding it off is number 34, Josh Riffle. He's a sophomore, 6'1". And then you look over at the Xenia Buccaneers. And this is, you'll probably hear some screaming in the crowd, crowd on this one as the cheerleaders get set to welcome them. And what a great guy. I talked with Coach Anderson before the game, and he says, I really hope we have a good game here tonight for you guys. And I said, we're here, and we enjoyed what we do, and I don't doubt we'll have a good game. They're both about 500. Coming out right now is number 4, Dylan Hoosier, and he's a sophomore, 5'9". Next one coming out is Davion Bakara, and he is a senior, 6'1". Now, rounding it out is number 23, Isaiah Hoyt. He's a sophomore as well. Young team, as we talked about earlier, 6'2". And then finally coming out is number 32, and he will be starting John Zell Gray. He's a senior. He's the big guy under there, 6'5".
And let us check out for the game, brought to you by the Greater Ohio Eye Surgeons, our officials, the men in stripes tonight, Gary.
Well, our referee tonight is Brett Barnes, umpires Steve Tabor, and Ray Bradshaw, another umpire.
Guys on the officials has been brought to you by the Greater Ohio Eye Surgeon. We're seeing is believing, and we're ready to jump it up right at the Big X, right at the home of the Buccaneer. And we are here, both teams coming out of the G-Walk, not, of course, in the same conference. It is Tippecanoe out of the American North. The American South would be the Xenia Buccaneers.
And they're both about in the same, rank about the same in that conference, both top and bottom, right in the middle right now.
Right now they are, yes. In third place is the Buccaneers. Down to the baseline, no good. Rebound, good, up and in. Isaiah Hoyt picks up the first 2 of the night for the Buccaneers, who are 2-2 in the league in their division, the American South of the G-Walk, and 4-4 overall. Now, a couple of things there it is. It's loose and finally picked up by Tippecanoe. But as the coach for Xenia said, Gary, we've got a lot of people and we're going to play them and we're going to keep it fast-paced. Baseline jumper, that was short. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hoyt.
Well, they got the speed too, Lee. But they have young athletes. Both of these teams have young athletes. And if you can kind of settle down at this time of the year and get them set, nice drive. There's your first whistle of the night.
What a great drive by John Zell Gray. He's got 2, and he's fouled.
When you get this young in the season, and after Christmas, everything kind of falls apart. You get everything going pretty well, and then there's the holiday, then there's the time off. But now, this is where the push is towards the end of the season.
Yes, it has to be.
Good shot of him going to the line for this free throw. In and it's good.
Goes to the free throw line. Actually, he's a, guess what, 25% free throw shooter.
But don't ask me what that's going to be now.
Yeah, really. You couldn't add anyway. I had to giggle when you said they're a young team. Gary, if they're 42 years old, they're younger than we are.
That's exactly right. Both teams.
Going for the steal and just missed. Almost had it, and that was Hoosier.
Kind of slowing it down here, Tippecanoe, just kind of getting a good look at the shots.
Well, they're trying. That's exactly it.
And there's a foul there.
Takes the shot and a foul. And this one is going to go against, trying to see.
It's going to be against Gray, yep.
Yeah, John Zell.
And that's his first one.
Yes, it is. Two fouls committed so far in the ball game.
Well, that first JV game that we saw here, that went.
Oh, that was a dandy.
That went by in about 20 minutes, and
it was 36-32. Tippecanoe coming out on top of that, but boy, it was close. It was tied and
right down to the wire there.
Yeah. Well, the first shot up and no good at the free throw line is Riffle, and he's a 75% free throw shooter.
Go figure, huh?
Yeah, really.
Free throw made by somebody making 25%.
Yeah, he swished it. Left-hander puts it up, and
there we go.
Is
He's
good.
Got it there.
First points tonight for the Tippecanoe Red Devils. It's 5-1. Shot from the corner. No good. Rebound. Oh, nice rebound.
That's what you need underneath that basket.
Gray got that one. John Zell has got himself 5 points. He leads the way for the Buccaneers. Now, Tippecanoe is trying to work it outside. And boy, they are stuffed in there on that defense for.
Nice rebound there.
Yeah. Here comes Xenia. Oh, just an errant pass. Stolen away by Tippecanoe.
That's our first turnover.
It is the first turnover. Three-pointer launched.
Oh.
That was in 3 times and just wouldn't go. And it was finally put up and in by the big guy, number 13, and that being Nolan Mater.
And our score right now, as you can see, is 7-3, and 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to go during this timeout.
Well, coming into the ballgame, Xenia was averaging 68 a game, and it was Tippecanoe 56. But here, Athlete of the Week. What we need for you to do with our Athlete of the Week is nominate somebody. And see, it is our student Athlete of the Week. Not only on the court or on the football field or on the track or wrestling, but somebody who does well in the community and helps
also
things out.
in the classroom as well.
Absolutely.
They have those leadership qualities, and go ahead and nominate it. Doesn't matter what sport it is, but you want that leadership quality, and we'll make sure we get them recognized.
Oh, yeah. Xenia with the basketball. Gaither with it, and he passes it off to Bukhara. Trying to work it around. Here comes another three-pointer. That's launched no good. In and out.
Nice rebounding there by Tippecanoe underneath there.
Mater came down with that one, 6'3" junior. Boy, that was a stop-and-go dribble. Now they go to the baseline.
Oh, he put it in travel.
Yeah, walked.
There's a turnover for Tipp. At least we're even now with turnovers. And you know what? This first period, only 2 turnovers total, 1 for each team.
Boy, and I'll tell you, there's been some games.
We've
I think
seen
you had
20
mentioned it where you get 20, 25 turnovers.
Oh, easy. And those are game killers.
Yeah, oh,
and then
God.
they get, remember, we'd see them get to the free throw line and miss those critical shots. There's another turnover.
So turnover, what, number 3?
Yeah, 2 for Xenia.
2 for Xenia right now. Into the lane, nice runner, but it will not go. There's a lid on that bucket.
Well, they just can't get it to drop. Tipp gets good looks at that basket. There's a nice head
behind
fake.
the back dribble, takes it down the court, and Hoosier puts it up and in for his first 2 of the night, and a 9-3 lead. 9-3 lead with 4:49 remaining here in this first quarter.
Yeah, they're 4 for 5 so far, even though they do have a couple turnovers. Tippecanoe just doesn't seem to find that lid, like you said, the lid. They're getting good looks.
There's
a nice
one. What a great pass.
That's how you do it. You drive down that lane lead along the baseline and put it up off the glass. You're looking at a total of 3 points on this if you make this free throw.
But the pass to Mater, and he was it's about like a quarterback trying to find your receiver, and the ball, nice bounce pass, got to the baseline, Mater put it up.
But he drove to the hoop.
Yes, he did.
Good shot of him there as you see the guy as approaches the free throw line.
Mater has got 4 points. 74% free throw shooter. It's on its way. That one is good.
That's a nice shot. So that's up and good. That's the 3rd attempt, and that's the 2nd free throw for them.
With the basketball, Tippecanoe, or Xenia.
Oh, nice.
Another play. Boy, not only can he score, but he can feed as well. Holy
that was
moly.
A beautiful pass and real nice move. Notice he didn't put the ball in the court.
No, he didn't. You don't have to.
There's a forced in there. Oh, missed that layup.
Chase the basketball. Coming up with it is the Buccaneers. Buccaneers trying to go above 500 if they can kick off a victory tonight.
There's a
he drives to the bucket. Now, what's this going to be?
It's not a charge. Looks like they're going to get a foul on the big guy coming up there.
Yeah, because I think he was moving.
Yeah, it's going to be on. It's his first foul on Frederick, I think.
Is that on Frederick?
See if I'm right
Yeah,
here.
that's Frederick. That's his 2nd personal foul.
It is his 2nd.
Eyeing up the bucket, and that won't go.
Funny rotation on that free throw if you saw it there.
Well, Hoosier is a 69% free throw shooter, and I think one of the smaller guys on the court, he is 5'9". That one is good. That one's perfect.
So they are 2 for 3 at the free throw line.
And Hoosier came in averaging 11 points a ball game. Tippecanoe with the ball. Trying to find somebody open.
Oh, travel.
And I think we had a drag of the foot. Another turnover now for Tippecanoe.
Now Tippecanoe right now has 3 turnovers. Still not too bad, but you want to stay under that 20 that we said we've seen so often in the basketball games we've done.
3:51 remaining in this quarter. First quarter it is, and it's Xenia doubling up on Tippecanoe right now. Score-wise, here comes Curtis. Three-pointer fired. Oh, he banked that one in.
Yeah, that's the first three-pointer for Xenia, and that's their third attempt at that.
Guess what? I don't think that'll be his last tonight either.
Well, we saw him, you were talking about on the court there, as you can see in the background, the blue pit.
Yeah,
he shot one from the L.
From the L.
No
good with the shot. Rebound comes out. Tipp's got it back, and then stolen away. Coming the other way, Isaiah Hoyt. Down court it goes. Shot put up. No foul. And then stealing the ball back. Now that is playing basketball. Look at Hoosier. Goes to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No, won't go. Rebound. Knocked around. Goes out of bounds and touched last. They say by number 20 of Tippecanoe, and that being Nosterman.
And they weren't kidding when they were talking about the pace. When Ken Anderson says he wants to have a fast-paced game. That's what really works for this team against Tippecanoe. Tippecanoe, just watching them now, seem more of a finesse team.
Yes.
They want to get that good look like any smart players would. Xenia's just going, if they got it, they're down the court.
Take the shot.
That might be an adjustment you might see from Tippecanoe as that ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Tipp's ball here.
Trying to plead his case was number 4, Hoosier. Who said, no, I didn't touch it.
Well, we were talking about it. We got our officials down there, Steve and Ray.
Oh, he was right.
Yep, they changed it. I saw them chatting there, and they said, well, I'm not sure.
Hoosier has got he can look forward to a great career in refereeing.
Well, let's not go to the replay like they did during the bowl games.
Oh, God.
I mean, you could go through half a meal just waiting for those.
Yeah, jump shot in the lane. No good by Curtis.
That's the first one he's missed from outside there.
Curtis gets the ball back. He said, what the heck, I'm going to drive again. And he passes it off. What a play. Gaither coming up with that. Gary, I got a feeling that Shamir Curtis is a complete basketball player.
Well, we said he was committed earlier. He's already, as schools picked out.
Well, he was committed earlier to Xavier, and they changed coaches, and now it's the University of Cincinnati.
Oh, that's a good hustle trying to go in there. He tried to. It's going to be a turnover again there.
Yeah, for Tippecanoe.
That's 5 turnovers for them.
Ooh, not good.
Unofficially.
So Curtis gets it in to Hoosier, and Hoosier just kind of directs traffic. This is the slowest I've seen him move in the ball game. Dudley is in, too.
Well, you got the clock just under 2 minutes here in the first period. So look at that ball handling.
A three-pointer. In and out. Will not go.
Tip back and stolen.
Finally taken away by Tippecanoe. Racing up court into the lane. Puts it up. Nope, won't go. Oh, what a nice play by Tippecanoe coming up with a basketball. And we got a whistle.
We're going to have a foul here.
And where's this one going to go? Was that Dudley? I think it was Dudley that came up with the personal foul.
It's his first foul.
Yeah. So Blaine Dudley gets his first. 1 foul for Gray, too.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, three-pointer launched in and out.
Man.
There's a bucket down there on that basket for Tippecanoe.
Tippecanoe, with the attempts they've made down there, that's their second three-pointer. They've made 6 two-point attempts, and those were in and out.
Yeah.
So this ball game should be a lot closer than it is right now.
And it still may get that way.
Oh, yeah. And there's a nice outside shot.
Look at that three-pointer. No good, won't go. And I think we might have some shoving in there on Dudley. He'll pick up his second foul like bang, bang. So Dudley will pick up personal foul number 2. He will go out of the ball game. Boy, here comes a big guy. Put him in the middle. Now, wait a minute. I have no 35 on my roster, do you? Always happens. Early in the year. Three-pointer on the way. Oh, that's good.
There, they got one.
Nailed that one.
4 attempts.
That's Mater.
25% on that. Oh, there's
Another
nice
shot up. Who put that up and in?
Guess who?
Oh, you mean Curtis did?
Yeah, Curtis did.
Poor guy. 2 point.
Yeah, that was a real nice touch on that as it went in.
19-9. 54 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Oh, they had Mater again, just breaking down the lane, couldn't get it to him. Now another whistle.
They got a foul underneath.
And this one's going to go against Xenia.
I think they're looking at. I think they're looking down there at Gray.
Was that Gray? I couldn't catch the. I think it was number 35 who got that. And again, folks, we apologize. We don't have him on the roster. Not even the ones that were sent to us. He's probably got another number in here somewhere. We just don't know.
I'm trying to even look at the scoreboard to see if it pops up. 45 seconds left to go, and it's rolling.
Boy, Mater wanted to take a shot and just couldn't do it.
Oh.
Almost thrown away, and it is thrown away. This one will go out of bounds, and who was it off of? And they say it was off of Tippecanoe. As doing a nice job heading down court was Bradley, and he pulled his hands back and didn't touch it. Inbounds for the Buccaneers. With the basketball on the way, no. Rebound, 35, puts it up and in. We'll find out who that rascal is. Picks up his first 2 of the night. We're down to 20 seconds. 21-9 in favor of Xenia. Cross-court pass. Mater's got it again. Boy, he wants to score in the worst way. Get it back out on top. Oh, Curtis, look at it. Yeah!
There we go. Slam dunk.
First one of the year.
Slam dunk by Curtis.
Wham, wham. 1 second. That from NBA range, and that's the way we're going to end it right now, folks. It is 23 for the Xenia Buccaneers, 9 for the Tipp City Red Devils. So it's the end of the first quarter, and we'll have more action coming your way at Xenia on local TV for me, Sports Network.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Call me, Jim Twiggs, at 390-3330, located at 2985 Durr Road in the Kroger Shopping Center.
With the Buccaneers hosting the Red Devils, and they're not a very good host. They're at 23-9 right now on the Allstate Hometown High School basketball game of the week, brought to you by Jim Twiggs. And time now for second quarter action.
Well, I imagine during halftime that Coach Toomey will have some adjustments, trying to get that ball. They're getting good looks, but get that ball down there a little bit quicker. And it is true. There is a lid on it for them right now. There's the slam dunk that we just saw there. Oh, it was a beautiful one. First one of the year we've had.
And you kind of knew when Curtis got it, he had one thing in mind. Let's stuff that rascal. Oh, nice play defensively by Tippecanoe. Almost jumping in there and going for the steal was Knosman.
Yeah.
Knosman.
Oh, what a nice pass.
It's a nice pass. There's a jumper, runner, no good, won't go.
Maybe that
rebound
lid's changed.
For, and still nobody has it. Possession arrow will go for Xenia if they call a jump ball.
Maybe that lid has switched ends here.
It might have. It might have. I saw one of the maintenance guys come in and put something on. No, not really. Buccaneers.
One of the things you got to watch for, we talked about with Curtis, is the rotation of the ball. If you get a chance to see it,
it's a little different.
Yeah, and it goes sideways, not necessarily over, in an elliptical pattern.
No, wait a minute. What?
We got a foul going on here, a little pushing and shoving.
That one may be on number 2.
Yeah, it is going to be on
Jake
number
Bradley.
2. Yep.
So Bradley will be picking up his first, and as I got it, it's the 4th team foul.
Yeah.
Or check that, 6th team foul now. I missed a couple. So one more, and it'll be 1-1 for the Tippecanoe Red Devils. Free throw line jumper, no good by Mater. Going up for the rebound, coming down strong was Gaither. Here comes Curtis. Look at him move. Three-pointer launch, no.
Nope.
Rebound, up and in, and you know what? That's going to be the easiest one Crawford will ever get. He was just running under the basket. It came down into his arm, and he did a reverse layup.
All tied up here, jump ball.
Yeah, and it's going to be possession arrow to Tippecanoe this time around. As couple of the tempers may be going south.
Yeah, it's still early for that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The official was talking in there to Knosman, and that's just the deal where he plays so hard that, he came off the ball, and I think it was kind of misconstrued as getting upset.
You got to keep in mind, look at the score right now. You got Xenia on top, 25-9.
Yeah.
A little frustration. There's a good look.
Knosman puts it up. No, won't go.
Yeah, he had a good look. He just hesitated a little bit too long.
Nice rebound by Crawford.
Or
check that, not Crawford. That being Gray. They get the ball back. Here comes Xenia down court, almost stolen away by Knosman, and we got a foul.
That's a reach-in foul, and guess who it's on? For Tippecanoe, it's going to be on Knosman.
Well, he is playing. He's playing good, aggressive basketball. Man, you can't ever say anything wrong about that.
That's his second foul.
So 2 fouls. Inbounds pass from Hoosier. High lob comes in, and Hoyt got it. It was interesting to see that Curtis can go over 2,000 points. Can you imagine 2,000 points?
Well, I think we were years ago at Greenon where a player
I think
hit
you're right.
1,500, or was it 2,000?
I think it was 2,000.
It might have been 2,000 as well, and that was a long time ago. A Greenon player, and I think we were there the night he made that.
Boy,
which is pretty amazing.
Hoyt worked hard and just could not get it. And Gary, I think you're right. It's kind of going back and forth for lids on the bucket. Comes all the way out on top.
Now look at the defense being played.
Jump shot by Mater, no good.
Yeah, that's their 7th three-point attempt, Lee. They've made one only.
Crawford goes end to end, and it will not go.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to get a couple of shots because he was fouled taking it down the lane.
There's a good thing that divider of this gym has a big cushion on, as you see on the left-hand side of your screen. Watch him coming down. And heads up. Boom. That's like you getting out of bed, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I make a lot more noise getting out of bed. There's a lot of cracking going on there.
Free throw is up and good. That's their 4th attempt.
And Crawford puts it up. Crawford is a 70% free throw shooter. Not bad.
They're 3 for 4 from the free throw line. That's where the money's made.
Well, yeah, boy, for sure. Next shot up.
That's
boy, what a
pretty nice touch, huh?
Yeah, very nice touch. So he got 4 points. That's Crawford.
Watch them come up the court here now. They're kind of just slowing it down because they know Xenia's just going to run it when they get that ball. But there's a good look.
3-pointer. No, will not go. Hits the top of the glass. Fight for it. Mater comes down with it. Ball slapped away from him. Here they come.
The rebounds again.
Oh, down wide open underneath. Just kind of stand. He looked like a wide receiver, Jonzo Gray, and he let it hit him in the hands. And he went out of bounds.
It was like the old days of the Browns, right?
But boy.
Those days have changed, though.
You're so open that you're going, okay, don't drop it. And guess
I know
what?
it is, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah. Tippecanoe brings the ball up court. 5:20 remaining here in this first half. It's been a quickie.
Oh, turnover there.
27-9, stolen away. Here come the Buccaneers. Puts it up and in.
If you have the ball
Hoyt.
and you're going to the glass, you keep going to the glass and put it up.
Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to get fouled.
And if you want to try to dish it off, it might be good, but take what you got. There's a 3-pointer.
3-pointer launch, no good. Mater comes up with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Mater comes up with a rebound, no good. Brought down, an outlet pass by Hoyt. Here come the Buccaneers, and it's a stuffaroo by Crawford. That's 2 for Xenia. 31-9. 4.5 minutes remaining.
What was it just a couple years ago? It was only, we had Danny Davis, who's
that was about
was
it.
Wisconsin, and then we had the quarterback for Springfield. But those were separate games. We saw the slam dunk. We got 2 tonight. What do you think?
Us.
What do you think will be on the highlight here at
Look
halftime?
at me sweat.
Look at this. There it is. Look at this. Boom.
Bam.
Yeah, he does not have trouble getting things off the top shelf at home.
But I like what he did. 2 hands.
Yep.
2 hands.
But he didn't hang on it. He wasn't doing any surprise thing.
No, he was letting people run by him.
All
At
right,
the free throw line.
We have 4 minutes and 27 seconds left to go, and what we've had, just not 3 or 4 or 5 whistles. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. Is that free throws up and good?
Frederick put it up. Frederick came into the ball game, and I'll have Gary explain this to you, as a 50% free throw shooter. So what should happen now, Gary?
He should probably make this one and then just change this whole thing, and I'll have to get out my calculator.
Frederick eyeballs it. Oops.
Now we're in
Now
trouble.
you don't have to.
Yeah, don't even ask me.
Here comes Curtis. Oh, he kept looking at that basket like, come on, I want to get a couple of points here.
4 minutes and 19
Look at him
seconds left
handle
to
that
go.
basketball, Gary.
Yep.
No
And
good.
nice rebound by Tippecanoe.
Very nice rebound by the Red Devils from Frederick.
They need some more of those to keep control of this ball. Maybe slow the tempo down here, Lee.
We're down to 4 minutes. Oh, nice move to the baseline, but it
missed
will
it.
not drop. Foul going to be called on Xenia.
This might surprise you. They've had 9 attempts for 2 points. And most of those shots, they've had 10 for 3-pointers. And the score right now is 31-10. In days past, I think, years ago, as we've been doing this 20 years, Lee, with Tippecanoe teams, they would be passing that ball back and forth, and it would not hit the court. The ball would not hit.
You're right.
And when they went into tournament play, it was so phenomenal because they dribble 6 times up the court and then boom, 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 and then in.
Yeah.
And not necessarily off the glass for an easy layup.
And that's, missed that one. He was a 50% free throw shooter, so there it is. Down the court he comes, missed that layup.
Nice rebound by Tippecanoe again. So they got 5 good defensive rebounds there, but let's see
now
who's
we're
going
going to go
here.
down to the other end of the court and shoot the 1-and-1.
There you go.
As it is a 31-11 ball game, 20-point lead.
There's the foul right there.
Yeah, tried to reach in and pull it out and got the arm.
And
20-point lead now for the home standing right here at the Blue Pit, Xenia Buccaneers.
going to the line is Roland.
50-50 on the free throws. He nails that one. Roland got his second point. This is within about the last minute that he's been to the free throw line twice. He's getting some practice anyway. There's the shot. It's up good.
It's a nice shot.
So the 6'4" junior picks up his third point, all from the charity stripe. We're down to 3:49 remaining in the first half. It has been all Xenia here at home. Hometown folks are saying, hey, this has been a pretty good ball game. Hoosier with a basketball. Boy, I love the way he shakes and bakes, but he lost the ball that time. It was thrown away.
And it's going to be kicking that ball, too, so it's going to be spotted out of bounds here. And it's going to be Xenia's
possession
ball.
arrow, yeah, it goes to Xenia. And taking the ball inbounds underneath the bucket will be Hoosier from the Buccaneers. High lob pass in, put up, no good, but it's going to be a foul as Gaither tried to get the 2 points and just couldn't get it. A little bit hard off the glass, Gary.
Look at that. You can see it right there, and just not enough, and says, I'm going back over here to the free throw line.
Takes the ball, puts it up. Now
And
that was a good rotation for Gaither, but he just missed the free throw.
4 for 6.
Gaither steps in. He's a 50% free throw shooter. What should happen here? He should hit it.
He should hit it. In a couple of years back, the Tippecanoe was in the CBC, and then they moved over to the GWAC.
GWAC.
Oh, what a block. Number 32 slamming that one down.
Here,
saying,
eat this one.
Saying, hello, Mr. Rowland says, catch this one.
Whoa.
And you might want to move your head because it's coming pretty fast.
I was going to say, here's lunch. A leather ball.
Oh.
Inbounds. Oh, drop.
They have that play down, and it's really working out well for them.
Boy, Gaither came right down that lane, and seeing him was Curtis.
That's the second time they've done it from inbounding that ball.
Yes. As they move the ball around. 3 minutes remaining here in this first half.
Yeah, it seems like it's slowed down here the second half of this second quarter of this
second
game.
quarter.
Yeah. And there we go, a nice drive.
Into the lane,
Blocked.
drive across, will not go. Mater gets the rebound, puts it up and in. He's been making a living under there, Gary.
Yeah, and he's fighting for it. He's trying to get his team back in there with good hard play.
He's got 10 points.
Yeah, and they're going to have to count on him on the second half. They're going to find a way to slow down this Xenia team because they're moving.
But can you?
There's a steal again.
Not a good pass that time. It was kind of telegraphed.
Only turnover number 5 for Xenia.
And actually making a nice job was Roland in there.
Oh, what a spin move.
In and put
That's
it
a
up
beautiful
and in.
shot.
And that goes up by Frederick, who picks up 2 points.
Just the spin move alone was what made that happen. Look at this.
Look at that underneath.
Oh, no.
I'm surprised he didn't travel, aren't you? He just took that one step, got control, and put it up off the glass.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing right now with Xenia. 19 attempts for 2 points,
Three-pointer up, won't go.
converting 13 of those. So
Wow. Coming down court quickly, Hoosier all the way. No, and rebound up. No, won't go. Coming down with the rebound this time is Frederick. He lets everybody pass him by. Down court it comes and almost thrown away, and it was thrown away. Hoosier gets it back. He's going to drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Curtis up and in.
just waiting for that rebound. It's just phenomenal to be in the right spot at the right time.
And you said that right. He was waiting, so he was timing his jump, so everything went up and in.
This is a little hard to believe this is a 500 team.
The way they're playing tonight. But, maybe they're starting to hit that stride. 37-17 is the score. And let's see who picks up that personal foul, Gary. You look for it because you're the good one at this.
You see which one's flashing. Which light's flashing up there because it's a little hard to hear down there.
It looks like it was number 31 coming up with that personal foul for Xenia.
And that's going to be Crawford.
Yep. Yeah.
That one was up.
So Crawford's got his second. That was up and no good. Still a 20-point bulge. That's a big bulge, too, because it has been all Xenia. And as Gary had mentioned earlier, this ball club is 500. Please.
And also Tippecanoe right in there.
Yeah.
At 500. 400, just under.
Just under.
But pretty close coming in is what we thought it'd be pretty evenly matched. But
you're right. Curtis says, I want it, goes into the lane, runs it, no good.
Yep.
Rebound to Mater. He tries to bring it up court. Then he throws it back and lets the guys who handle the basketball bring it up court. Cross court. Launches it. Three. Nope. Won't go.
Oh, he's shoved out of bounds.
Oh, look at that. Gaither just stuffed it right back. Here it comes. Oh, just missed it. Oh, look at that tap. Look at that tap by Jake Bradley. Holy moly.
Watch this here, Lee. Coming all the way outside for the three-pointer. Oh, nice move. Tippecanoe's doing some finesse work right now.
Well, they have to.
And that's going to be the ticket, I think, for the second half.
Mm-hmm. Getting those 2 points was Knosman. You say it your way, I'll say it mine.
His parents would like you to say Knosman.
Come here, son. 19 and a half seconds. There's a whistle.
It's going to be out of bounds here at the far end.
And Curtis will take it in for Xenia. 39-20. As there is just 19 seconds remaining here in this first half of action. Don't forget, upcoming, we've got the shoot for loot. Yes. And it's a little bit different than football. They can either go for 100, 250, or the biggie right from center court.
Way too many decisions to be made.
Well, for you.
3 decisions to be made. What do you want? Oh, there's a big shot outside.
Inbounds, and we haven't got number 35. He gets the rebound back. He's in the lane. Hoosier looks up as he gets the ball back at the clock.
10 seconds and a foul.
Foul is going to be called on Bayless.
I think so. I think Curtis is okay there. I mean, he's.
Is he okay? As Hoosier will take it in. High lob pass into the backcourt, as you can see.
He's just going to, I don't think he's going from there. He might put one up here. Let's see.
Curtis with 3, 2, no, won't drop. Rebound
and that's
to
going to be it.
And that's going to wrap it up for the first half of action in tonight's ball game, where it is Xenia leading Tippecanoe 39-20. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the first half scoring and highlights, and then we'll shoot for loot, brought to you by Security National Bank. All coming up next on the Game of the Week from local TV for me, Sports Network.
We're set with the scores here. Lee, the AD wants me down there. Randall, the AD wants me to get going for this shoot for loot thing.
Go
what
ahead.
do we want to do?
I can do this.
Seven for 13 for 2-pointers for Tippecanoe. 1 for 13 for 3-pointers. Free throws, 6 for 10. Turnovers for Tipp, 10. Rebounds for Tipp, total 8.
Slow down a little bit.
Well, we got 5 minutes left for their halftime here. Xenia is 14 for 24.
Okay, we're fine.
3-pointers, 1 for 8. Free throws for Xenia, 4 for 7. 6 turnovers, total rebounds, 16. Now, do you want me to go down there and get this rolling as the AD keeps waving to me?
Rebounds, Tippecanoe.
8
8.
total.
8 total. Yeah, he's ready to go.
There, so is the AD. He wants to get rolling here. We've got 5 minutes. Five minutes on the clock here.
And with Xenia leading 39-20 over Tippecanoe, let's check out those stats from the first half here.
When you look at Tippecanoe, they're 7 for 13, and then 3-point country, they're 1 for 13, 6 for 10 for the free throws. Turnovers, total 10. They got to peel back on that. Rebounds for Tippecanoe, as you can see, 8. And then you look at Xenia, 14 for 24. And the 3-pointers, 1 for 8, 4 for 7, looking good for the free throws. Turnovers, only 6 for Xenia. And look at the rebounds there, 16. Total turnovers, or total rebounds for Xenia.
And we'll be right back with this week's Shoot for Loot on the Allstate Hometown High School Basketball Game of the Week, brought to you by your local agent Jim Twiggs and the local TV for me Sports Network.